Hi, Tim Roye for Warriors.com, talking now with Warriors guard Steph Curry. And as you know, Steph, fans are very concerned about you in this offseason. Tell me about your rehab process and where you are right now.
I've had a great summer rehab. After my surgery, late April, being able to take the next 3 months and have a planned approach as to how I was going to get ready for training camp, and we've stuck to that schedule up to this point, getting strength and balance back and range of motion. And right now I'm in a pretty good position, getting back on the floor, getting back into basketball workouts. Just trying to get my rhythm back. That's the biggest thing right now. I'm past the pain and soreness and stiffness in my ankle, and now it's just about getting my basketball rhythm back and feeling comfortable on the court. So that's my next mission over the next month before training camp starts.
You played 39% of your games last year. Had you experienced anything remotely close to that before?
No, that's first real injury-plagued season that I've had where I've missed a significant amount of time. My second year in the league, I had some ankle troubles, but was able to play, I think, every game by about 10. But last year was, just tough mentally to be able to get through it. Cheering on my teammates the last half of the year, realizing that I had some work to do on my ankle. So, just trying to stay patient and look forward to this year.
You mentioned that you're into basketball drills now. What kind of things are you doing on the court?
Normal stuff that I do every summer to get ready for the season. A lot of ball handling, a lot of shooting and moving drills, even some defensive drills. Just getting the feel back for what I'm going to see on the floor and moves I'm going to have to make, and getting a lot of shots up. So I still do my weightlifting and cardio and things like that, but when I get on the floor I can kind of get to the point where I'm not really holding anything back, and it's just full workouts from here.
Do they have you doing anything different now than, say, how you prepared before?
Not really. It's just now this summer without the lockout, we know our target date is, October 1st or 2nd when training camp will start, and that I need to be 100% by then. That's the thing. Last year we were kind of guessing as to, we might play, training camp might start now, then it gets delayed 2 weeks, and you kind of have to push things back. So I can definitely gauge myself for the beginning of October.
The word that I hear when people are coming back is, I want to get the rust off. Is that applicable in your case? For
sure. You miss a lot of time with the ball in your hands, and there is a kind of a stage where you have to get back into I call it my rhythm. That's basically what it is, where moves that you make, different situations, you find yourself on the court, they become second nature again, and the ball feels normal back in your hands. So all that'll come just with your work ethic, with staying consistent with workouts, and that's all you can really worry about.
Is there anything that you have to fight in the back of your mind when you're doing this to not think about what went on last year?
No, I'm past it. I think for me, knowing I did the scope and had the surgery where they went in and tested my ankle out fully and made sure that everything was structurally sound, and that if I gave it adequate time to heal and went through my rehab process, that I can trust my ankle 100% to go out there, make cuts, react to certain things, and that my ankle will hold up. So that was big for me mentally, to know that once I step on the floor, everything's fine. I don't have to have any guesswork, and I'm wearing my brace and going at it.
I talked to Andrew Bogut recently, and I asked him about putting a percentile on it, and I told him, I'll tell you the same thing. I'm always a little hesitant at that because, how do you know for sure? But is there a percentile or a range that you feel you're at right now?
You can always guess, but I think once I'm not in training camp yet, you're not in competitive mode every single day, so you don't really know how to respond. You hope for the best, and you know that you're preparing yourself for that. But it's hard for us, in middle of August to say, I'm 80, 90, 95. I'm 100% for where I need to be right now, and that's consistent on-court workouts every day and getting my cardio back, and just taking each day, getting ready for October.
Now, in this offseason's been certainly one where the Warriors have been very busy. Let's start with a trade. And trades are always bittersweet because you lose somebody you like, in this case, Darrell Wright. but you bring in Jarrett Jack, who's going to help the guard line, and he's also a friend of a friend. He's a friend of Chris Paul, who I know you know pretty well. What did you think of that acquisition and the added depth now the club has at that spot?
It was like you said. You kind of look at it in two parts. Obviously, Darrell meant a lot to us. His 2 years that he was here, played great, shot the ball well, did a lot of things.
You
for us.
picked up a lot of assists to him.
Exactly, made me look good at the full court alley-oops and that kind of thing. But this is a business, and it's going to happen. It's my 4th year now. A lot of things are going to happen that you don't really see, but knowing that we did get a veteran point guard to back us up and bring our depth in our backcourt to another level is big. And Jarrett's been around. He's played with Chris Paul. He's played with some other great guards, and he's also started and had a great year last year in New Orleans. So I think he'll make a big difference for us. Come back healthy, ready to go, and add something special to our team.
Check out your TV viewing now. Did you get a chance to watch any of the Summer League?
I did. 5-0. Watching the Warriors play, it was fun. I didn't get to go out there, but to see those guys, and they looked like they were having fun. They were working hard, and Coach Myers and was definitely excited to be part of that and make those guys better. So that was fun to watch.
What'd you think of the rookies?
They played well. I know Harrison came out and played really well early. And had a pretty good, solid summer league and a lot to look forward to. Festus was a big time force for us down low.
He's huge.
And bring that physical dominance to our front court. And then with Draymond, even Bazemore, those guys definitely came in and showed how versatile they were defensively and offensively. So I like how deep we are. I think that's the thing about all those guys. They add some depth and just make our team a whole lot better.
Did you see maybe a little bit of yourself in the way Klay Thompson hit the floor with that kind of confidence after a year under his belt?
Yeah, I mean, with how last year went, especially after the trade with Monte, he stepped up into that role right away and played well. So for him to have that confidence going into the summer league and kind of take a leadership role on that team for the games that he played, it was nice to see. He shot the ball well. He played well, especially with knowing his experience with the USA Select team this summer. So I know he had a great summer competition. He's going to be a better player because of it.
So it's leading out to the Olympics. Did you get a chance to watch Team USA there?
Yeah, watched pretty much every game, especially the medal rounds where you're weeding them out. So fun to support Team USA, especially when they get to the gold medal game, and it was a pretty cool, tough game against Spain, and they pulled it out.
Would that be at some point something that would be maybe a career goal for you?
Oh, for sure. 4 years to make it to Rio. I'll still be fairly young then, so hopefully I can make the team and represent the U.S. I did it with the World Championship team 2 years ago in Turkey, and that was kind of a test or a taste of what it's like to play internationally and represent the United States. But I know the Olympics is another step up, so that's a definite goal in the distance that I want to try to achieve.
Plus, it's Rio.
Exactly.
First time we've talked to you since you become a dad, and that those of us who are parents, we know that's a life-changing experience. What has changed for you since the arrival of Riley Elizabeth?
Sleep, that's it right there. Just trying to balance that with me and my wife back in Carolina, taking care of her. It's been a blast this first month. Can't really put it into words exactly how you feel when you look at your daughter and day to day, just to think that how much she changes. It's definitely been a blast for us, and definitely a blessing in addition to the family. So, how's
Mom doing?
She's doing great. She's doing great. She was a champ the whole pregnancy and the delivery. So, I know she's as excited as I am about being a parent.
Steph, I also know that because I follow you on Twitter, and I've started to use some tweets to help our broadcasts. You use Twitter for contests and to get the fans involved. I saw one where you were tweeting about the place you were working out in Charlotte.
A company called Accelerate Basketball that I when I'm in Charlotte, I get to do most of my training there with those guys, and that's where I get most of the videos out of, just drills that I do to prepare myself for the NBA season.
Before we talk about a couple of things you're going to do in the Bay Area, to wrap up the getting ready part as we head toward the 2012-2013 season, is there a certain different anxiety this year as opposed to other years?
I mean, there's a higher expectation for the team. Just on paper, we are a lot better. I think from top to bottom, we are a better team, and with that comes the expectation of winning more games, and that's I don't think we're not worried about shortcomings or anything like that. I think we're really just excited about the mission that we're on with the new pieces that we have to reach those goals. Obviously, every team's going to say we want to make the playoffs going into the year. That's the ultimate goal. We think we really have a legit shot at making it. So for us, that's the mission, and we have to come into training camp with that at the forefront.
Because this is the first year you'll be going into a camp as a pro where Monte Ellis is not here. Now, Monte was a dominant personality type guy. He had that charismatic type game. And so now, in a way, the leadership reins are kind of being handed off to you.
Exactly. I mean, it's definitely a responsibility that I'm ready to take on, and prepare myself with just the things that we had to endure through the first 3 years. And we want to win, and everybody has a part of that. Everybody has a role in the team, and we have to get there whatever way we can.
Well, here in September in the Bay Area, you've got a couple events going on. The Dell and Steph Curry Father-Son Basketball Pro Camp, September 22nd and 23rd at St. Ignatius High School in San Francisco. Tell us a little bit about that, and the father-son thing kind of fits the Dell and Steph thing.
Yeah, for sure. We both do individual camps on the East Coast, and so obviously, trying to base ourselves here in the Bay Area, bringing a camp out, and kind of the father-son aspect of it will be very unique, I think, for a lot of father-son, father-daughters to come out and just play basketball, have some fun, learn some stuff, and my dad will have some great advice for parents who have kids that are coming up in competitive basketball and trying to get to the next level, as well as the relationship that healthy father-son, father-daughter should have. So it should be a lot of fun, and a lot of spots available. So you can sign up on my website if you want to come out and be a part of that.
You can also sign up at www.procamps.com/Stephen Curry Camp. Also, the next day at the Presidio, you're having the Thanks USA Charity Golf Tournament. What is Thanks USA?
Thanks USA is a foundation that's set up to raise money for scholarships for the families and children of active duty personnel in the military. So it's education's big in my family, and it's just a great way to give back to families who are having to sacrifice a lot, especially the people that are overseas serving our country. So this is our second year doing it. It had a great first year, and hopefully it gets bigger and bigger each year and raises a lot more money. I think I've met 5 or 6 recipients of scholarships to various schools around the country, and just see their faces and know that they have an opportunity to better themselves and their families, it means a lot.
So October 1st is Media Day for Warriors Training Camp. You may not be looking forward to Media Day, but you're looking forward to camp.
I am, for sure, for sure. It's my 4th year. We're gonna have a lot of fun, and it's just one of those things that you get excited for every year. And we're, like I said, with the team we have coming back this year, it should be a lot of fun.
Well, congratulations, Dad. Thank you for the chat.
Thank you very much, Tim.